500! Woo! Hey, flip-flop farmers, it's Dave Anderson, the flip-flop farmer. Hey, I'm out here at the chicken coop and I got some bad news. We made some serious mistakes on this. It says keep this side down. That means this should have been on the inside. Now today I'm making the roof, so I'm gonna make sure I get this side down, but I made a lot more mistakes. Check this out. Make sure you watch to the end. The bloopers are funny. So when I went to put up the rafters, I couldn't figure out the exact angles of everything and I couldn't get them cut on the ground. So I just started getting crazy with it and just guessing. So you can see here, this one's a little bit longer and this one's a little bit different. And this one's a little bit different. And then I just gave up. Let's see if this works. Okay, I had to cut away from fixing the rafters because it was way worse than I thought. I made a huge mistake. Check this out. So just like I said in my last video, I wasn't sure if the height of the rafters was all the same. Well, my worst nightmare came true when I found out every one of them was different. So I had to fix the problem. What I ended up doing was measuring the distance from the bottom to the top. After measuring everything perfectly, I realized this rafter right here was still an inch lower than all the rest of them. I'm like, how in the world does that happen? Now remember, I have a master's degree in engineering. And that looks pretty awesome right there. But before I fixed it, it was bad. See that paver down there? And that wasn't there before. I had one on the corner and one on the other corner up front. This one was missing. So guess what happened after a few days of sun and rain? That joker had bowed from there all the way to there and dropped the center of the roof almost an inch. So I had to get the wife out, the crowbar, raise this joker back up. And now all the rafters match. And all that's left is to put the roof on. In a minute, I'm going to show you a cool jig I made to make sure I got the roof panel exactly the right size, but I hadn't figured out how to get it up there. Then I watched a YouTube video. Imagine that, you can learn things on YouTube. And I saw a guy build a ramp. So here's my attempt at a ramp right here. So what we're going to do is take this panel, probably have to get my wife's help, slide it up this ramp, and then screw it in place up there. Okay, one of the things we want to make sure we do is cut this straight. Usually I would just take the saw and go, but every time I do that, everything's crooked. So I'm going to show you how I make a jig for my saw so that I can make sure I cut a straight line. Then what I'm going to do is it's 1.5 inches from the blade to my saw to the end of the saw guard. So I'm going to measure 1.5 inches. I'm going to take my clamp and just clamp this board down and squeeze it hard. Then I got to do this on the other side. So I need a helper so I don't let this board go cattywampus because it'll fall unnaturally and tear up the end of it. And there you have it. And no wives were injured. All right, got half the roof on. Nobody died. Nobody fell off a ladder. There might have been a lot of swearing, but we edited all that out if there was. It's not precision engineering. There might be a little waviness in it, but they're chickens. I don't think they really care. So I want to thank you today for liking and subscribing, staying tuned to my channel. I said I was going to do a giveaway on Facebook and Twitter and my Instagram channel. I'm going to do that next week because I'm going to celebrate 500 followers. Yes, I am. They're coming. Almost there. 500! Woo! Thanks for watching. Hey, flip-flop farmers. Dave Anderson from the Flip... Shit. And that's all you need to do to cut a straight board and kill your wife. What's it all?
Yep.
Son of a bitch, how did that happen?
It'll be okay.
No, it won't be. It's too far off.
Well, can you measure and use the jigsaw to cut?
I think I cut it short.
Oh yeah, you did.
We got all that on video though.